I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
Welcome to the first top 5 episode, and this first one we're gonna do is about Diddy. Diddy top 5 we should have known then moments. So we're gonna be going back and forth with our top 5 clips of Diddy where we was like somebody should have said something and stopped it before it got here.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got a few, you know what I'm saying, honorable mentions with these just to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the comments after the video, let us know if there's other moments that you remember that we should have known that something was off with Diddy.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm TK, aka Mr. I'm Not Taking It.
I'm Darius, aka Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
and this is Mind the Gap.
All right, you wanna go off or you wanna start with the honorable mentions first?
Ooh, let's start off with the honorable mention.
The honorable mentions?
Let's start
All right,
off.
what honorable mentions do you have?
All right, I got an honorable mention with him and Jimmy Kimmel.
Him and Jimmy Kimmel, which
Yeah.
one is it?
It's when he was interviewing him and he brought up the situation with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett and J-Lo.
Hey, speaking of
This
love,
is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time No,
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
See, for me, it's first of all, if you ever been around people who got that other side in them,
Mm-hmm.
they every now and then something go off, they have to like
They
grab
gotta
it.
catch themselves. They gotta catch themselves, which he did. He's like, "Oh, this is Jimmy Kimmel. I'm on the
Oh,
show.
that's the
There's people here. I need to dial it back." For me, that's the first giveaway. But it's the act out after that where he was like, "Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know where you heard this from,
Yeah.
Jimmy." He was like, "Jimmy, it's like that."
It's
You know
the
he
fake
had a-
laughing.
yeah.
And then, like, you know what I'm saying, him look
That-
like he looking for his purposes. Like, hey, did you not tell him how to bring that up?
That was all like that was definitely true laugh. That definitely happened.
Yeah.
Me and Will Smith definitely had a conversation.
Somewhere around something happened to where you had an issue with Will Smith and that brought you back.
Yeah.
You forgot you even had an incident
He
with that
went
man.
back to that moment.
Yeah.
He was like, he had to think about it. I did snatch him
I almost
up.
blew up his car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Probably the first time he did it.
That's my first honorable mention.
Let's see. I got a couple.
I got two.
I think my first honorable mention is where he was. It's just a funny one,
Mhm.
but I want you. Well, he's not even in the video, but I want to see if you can point out what's weird about this scene. It's his son, and he's talking to the camera. But I want to see if you can spot what's weird, if you can
Okay.
make sense.
Not the one, not the two. Three.
Wow. That's amazing.
Come on, you know I'm that nigga, man. I told you, it's not the one, not the two. See, three. That's why they call me.
Did you see anything weird about this scene?
First of all, that was a good jump shot.
Yeah.
Two, I'm trying to figure out why the bed's in there.
Exactly. Why are there beds in a basketball court?
What a bed? Why are the beds?
Only time you need beds in a gym is when there's a national emergency and they need extra room.
Yeah,
Ain't no
it's a
reason you
gym.
should have
That's
beds
a
in the room
fact.
for no
That's a
reason. Why do you have beds in this gym?
That's wild. That's
And they
wild.
just casual, and it's just we just
Yeah,
shooting
it's
around.
normal.
Because they got the beds out while they shooting around. Why are we doing this?
How do we play with the beds right
we
there?
doing?
Because they kind of on the court too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What if I want to take a wide angle for a layup? That bed right
If I
there.
would have saw that years ago, I was like, something is not right.
What is going on
Yeah.
right there? Okay.
Come on.
That is weird. And Diddy holding the camera, it sounds like.
I'm not sure, but his son. What's weird is his son thinks it's normal, which makes me think what kind of household he grew up in. Because anybody else should be like, why y'all got gyms? Why y'all got beds in the gym? But he's like, for me, that's every day
normal.
for me.
That's normal
This is the
for
least
me.
I've seen that's crazy. You got any more?
That's ridiculous. I got 2 more. I got that one, and then Diddy and R. Kelly did a video together. Satisfied me. Like, no, he like doing stuff in the video.
Yeah.
It is odd that you jumped on that man.
Like, just, she cleared. Like, she was out the way, and he dove. And the way he dove was not like, oh, I'm going to get him.
And let me tell you something. If you and my lady, and y'all already hugging the kids, I expect something to be up.
Yeah.
And for me to dive onto you while you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
At that moment for me, that video was weird because I always thought, like, man, why did you jump on him with his boxes like that? You know what I'm saying? You know, he got something, he like that. You know what I'm saying?
Arm and hammer.
What you doing? You know what I'm saying?
He like, give me some of that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro.
Questions.
Him paired up with R. Kelly is already, we didn't even know.
Which again,
that should have caused a universal implosion.
Which again, for me, that's why it's on my list. Well, honorable mention.
Crazy.
Because it ain't too crazy, but it's just like, it's questionable.
Yeah.
Like, that's questionable.
Good morning. Can see in your room. Hey, stop screaming. Hey, it's just me, P. Diddy. Come on, what's your problem? Hold on. Stop screaming. Come on, it's just me, P. It's me, P.
A giant P. Diddy!
Quiet. Your mama hear you. Hey, where you going? Hey!
I got that same episode.
Yeah.
2 different scenes.
I know what scenes you got. That's why I tried to avoid them.
2 different scenes. Wow. That whole episode
was crazy.
Was wild.
He in the window saying everything you shouldn't say.
Yeah. Hey, stop screaming.
Stop screaming. Your mom and dad gonna hear you. And then you go back to watch the Nickelodeon documentary. It all makes sense.
It all makes
sense.
It all makes sense.
He was back there with what's the dude? Not Dan Schneider, the weird one that got caught doing stuff with Drake.
I don't know that dude name. Yeah. I forgot the pickle dude.
Yeah, the pickle
man.
Yeah,
that's
him and Diddy on set was probably thick as thieves. Oh, you the pickle man.
Oh, you the pickle guy.
You the pickle guy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know I like the pickle. Yeah, like, crazy. Well, you got any more honorables?
I got one more.
You got one more.
And it's probably low key my favorite, especially after the new information that you gave me.
Yeah.
It is the Diddy Biggie tribute on BET.
Taking flicks, making hit stages, then see you on. Still can't believe you're gonna give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
My biggest issue with that is because of that meme. It was just like, we should have known Diddy was crazy for him to be out here singing a song for a murder he allegedly set up.
Yeah.
And for me, that was kind of funny when you first initially see it.
Mm-hmm.
When you first initially see it, like, okay, that's pretty funny. But we like, it's a reach. You know,
Yeah,
nobody knows. I'm pretty sure Diddy didn't do that.
Yeah, not his boy.
Not his boy.
Yeah, not his artist.
But as soon as he started dancing,
that's the dance gave it away. Maybe he got rid of all his tears by that point. He just wanted to.
Oh no, D, bro, that dance said something else for me, boy.
Nah, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Finding out that Biggie was starting to want to part ways with Puff.
Mm-hmm.
Finding out about the Rolling Stone cover where like they wanted to honor Biggie on the Rolling Stone cover, and Diddy was like, "Nah, let me get this because I got that. I got the album come out, and we're gonna use that. Reject that." And then seeing him do a tribute to this man, That's nasty work, bro. I said it before. I said it again. That's a sick man, bro. That's a sick man.
For me, dog, it's the dance. Because it's like, at that point, you look like you having a good time.
He having a blast. He
Having
like,
a blast. I'm happy to be
like,
here,
this
yo.
is all for me.
Yeah. It's like it's
This is all for me.
It don't feel like he's giving. It feel like I'm trying to take.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fake. If he really took Biggie out, that means you doing a performance for a man that you had killed, and you got his wife singing on the side. That's a menace.
And I don't know if you ever seen the interview where the bodyguard's talking to Mace about the situation.
I don't think I've seen it.
And Mace was like, "Why didn't none of the bodyguards shoot back?" He was like, "Mace, why were you at the party? Whatever." He said, "Man, I think all y'all snakes. That's why I ain't come to the party. If somebody out here shooting, go, why y'all ain't shooting back?" And then he hung up.
Well,
I was like,
and that make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mace getting away that early, man. Good for him.
I appreciate Mace.
Yeah.
Mace knew something.
Yeah.
But that's them Cameron stories about him and Diddy that still, because Mace also got a verse where he said, "I even got Diddy calling me pretty."
That's crazy. to Mace's credit, I ain't know how young he was when he was running around with Diddy. He was like 19.
I was 19.
Fresh off. Not then. Not then.
I'm 19. And maybe, but you know, 19, Diddy showing you stuff.
Harlem 19 with Diddy is different from South Carolina Diddy and away from Diddy. That's a different 19.
Tenfold.
That's a different 19. All right, so you want to go first? No, I got one more honorable mention. I got one more.
You got one more? All right.
And this is I just think this is funny because this is back when the Meek Mill era where they was wearing matching shirts and stuff.
Okay.
This is around that time. It's the everything about that is funny.
It's the turnaround.
It's the turnaround as soon as he said effing that bad bitch. And then it's the turnaround with this motion right here. With the lip pucker. It's that whole motion right here that's funny. This whole groove that he into, staring at this man like he a piece of meat. It's that whole thing right there.
And listen, man, I'm not trying to say anything happened between him and Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Like everybody else do. But Diddy has a way of making things looking very weird.
Suspect.
Very suspect.
Very suspect.
Just by being whatever he is.
Whatever Diddy is.
Whatever he is.
You know
I'll
what
be
I'm saying?
like,
when he was with Nori and Fab and Jadakiss, he was like, "I love the way you do that, Daddy." Like just the way he talked.
And you can
like,
just
why
see
are you doing it?
And it just
and
the
Fab
air
was
out
like,
the room is
he was
just
like, "Why ain't you party with me, Fab?" He's like, "I just party." He said, "But you ain't party with me though,
bro." Do you know? Like, I know some of y'all watching. I mean, most of y'all watching shit know. Like, Fab is a phenomenal rapper.
Yeah,
wordplay insane. I can't smooth. Beautiful flow.
Diamond twist around the bezel. That's tornado watch.
Come on.
Yeah.
For him to be fumbling trying to answer Diddy,
says
says a lot to me.
Says a lot.
Says a lot to me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't even thinking of it like that. But that man got words for days. And he didn't have any in that moment. He was like,
and then I hear stories about how he had to jump out the window to get away from him.
Crazy work.
Come on, man.
Crazy work. I like you. And I want you.
We did party for my birthday.
Yeah, he's like, nah, but you ain't party with me though for your birthday.
Come my house.
Yeah, I'm throwing the party. Like, nah.
Oh, but Jadakiss over there just looking like, what's going on? Then you see Noriega trying to blow out. He said, he said, get the cake, get the cake.
When you
He's like, no, I got
scrapping, Daddy. He had men in there shook, bro. Had men in there shook. Jada was just, that's why the locks left a long time ago, man.
Because you was on something, bro.
Anyway, all right. So we about to jump into our top 5 list. You want to go first? You want me to go first? You can go first because you took my number 5. So
I took your number 5?
Yeah, it was the Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, that was my number 5. So
it was in mine, but then so my number 5 to just jump into it. My number 5 is when he was the Joker.
It's gonna be a special night. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love. If you can't dance or you can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby. Welcome to Club Love.
That is a club I never want to go to. That's one of them. You know how how people say corny stuff like Halloween is the one day when you don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
That's it right there. That man was being himself.
Bruh, and the crazy thing about it, it fits, bro. He was not bad at all.
Nah.
Even when he got into the with the dude from Power on the street,
Mhm.
and he kind of snapped back, like he snapped and said,
Yeah,
don't
he
ever
had
do that.
yeah.
And I was like, it's like if y'all seen the movie Dark Knight, those moments when the Joker has those like with those snap moments,
Yeah.
and he get to talking, look at me.
Yeah.
It was that moment. I was like, see, that's
He played
that's
it too
dark.
well.
That's too dark for me.
The how I know the craziest part for this is I know how hard he goes with those costumes.
And
He
costumes
didn't
be
bother
fire.
to shave the he didn't
He
bother to
didn't
shave
bother
the
to
beard. He put the makeup over the beard.
And it looks good, and he
Yeah.
done a good job. But at that moment, us as like consumers should have been like,
Yeah.
I'm worried
yeah.
about that.
Something up.
Something up.
Something up.
He's not a good actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I saw Get Him to the Greek. He was not a good
You
actor.
know what I'm
in that.
saying?
In that, he could have
He could have won something.
Yeah.
If they needed a cast for the Joker for the black version,
Yeah.
I my money on Diddy.
I just thought of that movie back in the day that he was in with Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton.
Monsters Ball.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should have known then. Should have known then while he was on death row.
Mhm.
They casted him right in that movie.
Yeah, he did do a pretty good job in
Yeah.
that one.
Anytime he the villain, anytime you got to be a terrible person, Diddy like I got it. I don't
That's
need
on me.
I don't need prep time. All right, here's my top. Here's my number 4.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I love him.
what the fuck did Puff just say?
Weird.
It's
Weird.
just
Weird. You inserting pause in it. You talking about it's
on top of him saying already on the Breakfast Club, he really don't do the pause. He admitted he don't do the pause
Yeah.
thing, so he don't really play games.
Yeah.
He don't really do that. So for him to do that, he understood like I said something weird.
I said something weird. I
said
said something I shouldn't have said. Back when he was 10, we used to wake up and wrestle for the Frosted Flakes. What? Who let Usher around this man?
The industry, man. And then you remember the interview he did with Howard Stern where he was like, I would not let my kids
I would
around.
not let him around.
He was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Signs everywhere.
The uncomfortable body language of Usher
Mhm.
right there.
Usher went silent.
Yeah.
Like he came in happy. Diddy got to talking.
I was the big brother.
It's like, man, it's too many signs for me.
What's your next one?
My next one, my number 4 is with him and Mike Tyson.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
So for me, it's because his hands were so close to Mike Tyson,
Yeah.
like almost underneath his
You
leg.
think Mike used that as a way to get
Yeah,
him,
because
like-
it was not, as you can see, it's all about the bench. Yeah, you can say it's about the rings and stuff, but if you watch that full clip, they are never that close again. that I didn't realize the seat was blue until that moment, and when I watched the
Until
rest
you
of
saw
it.
it apart.
Because I think Heavy D came out. When they came back, they talked a little bit more Puffy. Because even then, he was like, "Oh, enough about me. Talk about him." Like Mike Tyson, like, go ahead. And then if you see how he moved away from him,
Yeah.
it was like. And let me tell you something. If what we all think Diddy did in that moment did happen, you have to understand that interview happened in 1998.
Yeah.
The fight before that, that's when he bit Holyfield ear off.
Yeah.
He had just lost his boxing license, and this man was bold enough to try to slide their hand up under that thigh.
Not only that, Mike Tyson was aware enough to like get away from
Yeah.
this man.
He was like, man, what
That's
the
a mutual fear. He's like, hey, that was a mutual fear. That's like, hey,
They was not that close again. They was like,
anybody put any type of fear in Mike Tyson should be noted.
yeah. If you make Mike Tyson uncomfortable and it's not like a crowd,
Yeah, Mike Tyson, the same dude that told another boxer he'd rape him.
yeah, I eat your grape him.
Grape, I'm gonna grape you.
He gonna eat your kids.
Yeah.
Word to be the Allah.
And he ain't want to be anywhere near Diddy. That should tell you something. That should really tell you something.
I want to eat your kid. I want to eat your children. He told people that. And he had to scoot away from that, man. For me, that's
crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's
word.
enough for me.
All right. My number 3 is him having a conversation with I think they're on Apple Music. And he having a conversation with the host and his, I think, what's her name? Young Miami, is that her name?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite person.
Yeah, I have an island. What was your favorite time that I took you off the grid?
When
you going off the grid with me, you got to go to sleep for a week.
When you heard what he said,
It's
when you go off the grid with me, you got to go to sleep for a week.
For me, that is bad because of what we
It's some parallels.
That's why it's
He like, oh, he got an island.
Yeah, that's
We
not
get off the grid island is what we talking about.
like for you to first of all, when you say island, I have an island. It's already like
We already in
bells and whistles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with your accusations on top of your words, you know, so you gotta go sleep for a week with me.
Yeah. When we go off the grid, you gotta go to sleep for
I don't even know where you at with that. And that could be just some rich people stuff, but I don't even know what to say to you.
What can you say?
Nothing. Not gonna
And
say
they
nothing.
laugh. Kiki. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
what
have
you
a good-
mean by that?
Yeah, and they already had weird conversations
And
before.
I'm pretty sure this was after the Epstein stuff. So this
It was before,
conversation
after
needed to
the
be-
information out. We know.
He should have known better.
Again, a moment where we should have been like, what? What you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what you mean?
What do you mean by
What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? All right. My number 3.
What you got?
The Diddy all that episode.
P. Diddy,
What's up?
we can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
Didn't work.
Tell you what. Take this toy helicopter. Put it down his pants.
All right, we'll do. Come on, put it in. Austin! Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Try this.
Shall I? By all means.
That documentary really opened my eyes. Now, all this is questionable.
Yeah.
Shit,
Because
nothing be
before
going
we-
down anybody's pants, none of that. We shouldn't even be.
We shouldn't even be that close to anything.
That's nuts. All right, what am I on? Number 2. My number 2.
Everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
For me, it's the awkwardness every time they together.
Yeah.
It's even as when they're adults. It's that scene, the scene when they're younger. It's just like it all looks weird. Like at this point, and the stuff I found on like Justin Bieber, like when I looked up, like you come across some things when you see how they just violated Justin Bieber throughout his career. And I was like, oh, he should never
Weird.
want to be around these people.
Yeah.
I see why he has a problem with the industry. I see why he want to kind of stay to himself and raise his family like he wants to, because he has been violated.
Yeah.
Groped, grabbed, and we just all look at it as cute. Oh, it's just Justin Bieber.
And who
he's so
gave
cute.
it to him? Who gave him the Diddy?
Who gave him it? Who gave Usher the Diddy?
Yeah. And who gave Diddy Usher? It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's all crazy, bro. Especially like that, because before we look at it as like Diddy looking out for him. Because I think during that time, Justin Bieber had got in trouble and Diddy was trying to say, hey, he's a teenager, man. He gonna do things and he gonna da-da-da. He was trying to look out for him. So he was like, oh, okay, Diddy trying to look out for him. And again, we ignored all the other red flags from Diddy, so it looks like Diddy as an older person looking out for him.
Yeah.
Even though if you look at Diddy past or even his present, during that time, he had a lot of scandalous things.
You shouldn't have sent your child to that grown ass man.
Period.
All right, what's your next one?
My number 2.
Okay.
My number 2 is Diddy with the wig in Toronto.
Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. It's so wide. So wild. You gotta keep the air. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna wear this here in Toronto. Hey, let me ask you a question. What's up, Six God? Drake, what up, baby?
Drake, what up?
And I don't know if it was before the incident or after the incident where he smacked Drake, allegedly smacked Drake. But that whole wig situation, it's a Diddy night.
It was the
it's
deep
authentic.
side for me.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Seeing that right there, because I was like, where's that coming from?
Yeah.
It's a Diddy night.
Got champagne. I got my hair laid. It was the deep side for me. I was like, whoa. That came from your soul. That came from your inner essence.
Yeah.
That was an I am free in public.
Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Yeah. Searching for these videos is the first and last time I ever saw that little girl.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I had not seen that before.
I seen that video and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that. Just like that Justin Bieber thing. I said, I'm just going.
He just saw a little white girl and he said, hey.
Yeah. And let me tell you something.
Snatching him off the streets.
And listen, we're not saying he did anything. I'm just saying, I don't want Diddy nowhere near nobody kids.
No.
Usher agreed.
Not even his own. I don't know what they saw.
Yeah, I don't know. Not even his own. I don't want Diddy next. I really don't even want adults really next to Diddy. Women, nothing. Diddy just need to be locked up for a while.
He need to go away. He need to serve his time. He need to go away for a while.
I believe
and think about his actions.
I believe kids don't need to be nowhere near Diddy at all.
That's crazy. The way she said I was on the streets, he saw me. He just
because it doesn't.
Papa Combs.
With everything that came out, it just sounds and looks crazy.
Yeah.
Even if that was good intended. It just looks crazy.
And you have this little girl get on live and tell
why
that story.
Why are you doing
that? In the first place is.
And it looked like he was doing COVID because he got the gray. You know, they wasn't, a lot of people gray started showing because they couldn't go to their stylist. So that might have been around COVID too, which is again, I don't want nobody near Diddy. That's a wild situation. She should get her far away from Diddy.
Crazy. That was nasty. When I saw that, I was like, this makes me feel weird. Anyway, you already did your last one?
Nah, I got one more. Because you didn't have a 4. I mean, you didn't have a 5. My number 1. And it should be everybody's number 1. We was like brothers.
For me, didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me. Every night she had tears in her eyes for me. Caught a case, shorty took the whole ride for me. At first we were friends, then became lovers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
You went from my girl to being my brother.
And then like he did the Usher, like the
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On top of the every night I made her cry for me. I made her took a whole took a whole ride for me, a whole case for me or something. When you look back on some of the things like Sean,
yeah,
and you know, and there's other incidences where he done did stuff, and then you be like, man, what?
That whole Sean case, just going back, was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because I think the victim came out and said, hey, it was
Puff. And you know I know that? Because he shot me in the face. Like, come on.
Come on, man.
And J-Lo lying ass. She a criminal. She a whole criminal. Out there, bro. She put that man away. She out there doing the salsa on the Super Bowl. Well, how we let that slide?
Allegedly, these cases are closed. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, my behind, bro.
She got off. They all got off. Shine got this time. He did his time. It don't matter what the victim
Now that
said.
man a politician in Belize.
Mm-hmm.
That man had to lead. That man came back. I think he was with Puff when they presented him. What was it? Lifetime Achievement Award?
I don't know when he was with him, bro. All I know, that man is still upset about that.
Even now, it wasn't even until like Puff was behind bars when Sean started even being like, yeah, he ain't something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Whatever power Diddy got is global.
Yeah.
That man is a politician and believes that he was still like, I don't want no trouble.
Regardless, that song right there is what perked everybody's ears up.
Yeah. I remember that when people was like, well, like brothers.
Yeah. Everybody was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why is this an issue? What is
I'm sure he could have found something else to rhyme with love.
Mm-hmm. And then the Usher. And like again, all this is extra weird now. It was already weird
in
then.
retrospect.
And now that we looking back, it was like,
I'm not even sure if Usher wanted to do this song. Everything is up for
because he went on the remix. And you would think you would want Usher on the remix.
He's like, look, I gave you that one.
I gave you that one. We're going to let it
go
breathe.
back in the studio. I know you like to work in person. I'm going to be over here.
All allegations, but let me tell you something. That's the biggest red flag for me. That's the number one where we all as a unit should have been like,
get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Not even get him out of here. That's when we should
check his temperature.
Check him, and let's make sure we continuously check him. Every time he do something crazy.
There's been many moments that we've seen from Diddy where we was like, oh, he's just eccentric.
Oh, man.
He just does weird stuff. You know.
The cases I found. I was like, I didn't know he did all this.
I ain't even looking to the cases.
He beat up his son's football coach or strength and conditioning coach. Threw a kettlebell at him. Yeah. I was just trying to find.
Sound like a man with some anger issues.
Yeah, I was trying to find odd videos from Diddy. I ended up finding cases. I was like, oh, what happened? What is this?
The other strange, I found some funny videos, some strange ones, the ones where he was with Birdman.
The kiss on the head?
And
he was all on Birdman, like jumping on.
Yeah, Birdman just let him do it. I was like, on Gladys? On Gladys, you just let him. Oh, he just.
No, man.
That's not the Birdman I know.
I think Birdman is just like I think Diddy is one of them people that like he around you and it's just like he's just an odd dude, so you just let him be odd.
Mm-hmm.
And you just like he cool, he made money. That's how he got his million. He's just excited. He's just an excited, like he just get excited and be wanting to grab and touch on people. Until you go to the party and then you actually see and how he try to like seduce you and stuff like that. Then it's like, keep your hands off me.
And then he gotta be like, or what?
Allegedly, you'll hang over a balcony.
Or what?
Or your car might blow up. Yeah, it's too late. You too close. Once that door shut behind you, it's just like it's over with.
I hold all the power here.
Oh man, you got anything else?
Nah, man.
Okay.
That's all I got. I mean, I got some other honorable mentions, but we gonna save them. I might just put it like a little montage at the end.
Okay.
Anyway, so that was our top 5. Let us know what you think. Who had a good top 5? What videos you think should have been in there? What videos should have been in there? Just let us know what you think about our top 5.
Yeah, man, let us know, man, so we can keep doing stuff like this. I kind of like this top 5. I like the versus top 5. So we're gonna do more stuff like this so we can interact with y'all a little bit more, man. But that's it for me.
Give us ideas if you got some other ideas for a top 5 that you think.
Oh yeah, put them in the comments.
Yeah,
we'll find them. But that's it for me.
Yep.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm TK, aka Mr. I'm Not Taking It.
And I'm Darius, aka Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
And this is Mind the Gap.